Welcome to the world of stocks, where fortunes are made and lost in the blink of an eye. As the market falls, many investors are scrambling to find a safe haven for their money. But there's one man who's remained calm and collected, the legendary tech titan, Bill Gates. Yes, that's right, the co-founder of Microsoft has been quietly buying up stocks while the market is down. But what exactly is he buying? And why now in the midst of all the uncertainty? In this video, we'll uncover the stocks Bill Gates is investing in. So if you're a savvy investor looking for an edge in these turbulent times, you'll not want to miss this. Stick around till the end as we dive deep into the mind of one of the world's most successful investors. Bill Gates is renowned for his intelligence and business acumen, with a track record of success in both technology and investing. His close friendship with Warren Buffett has influenced his investment framework, which include acquiring high-quality companies at competitive rates and capitalizing on market downturns. While Gates may not disclose his personal equities, he is legally obligated to reveal his purchases for the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Over the past year, he has bought 13 equities for the foundation, with only 5 representing a sizable portion of his portfolio, while the other 8 were insignificant as they were all below 1%. So, what are Bill Gates' top 5 holdings? Let's find out. Number 1. Microsoft Corporation. Percentage of Bill Gates' portfolio 26.4%. Investing like Bill Gates could start with buying shares of the business. That made him wealthy, and we find this intriguing. Gates' own business, which he founded years ago, remains his largest holding. Remarkably, he continues to reinvest in his own business to this day, despite reduced involvement. It's estimated that Gates still holds around $28 billion worth of shares, equivalent to about 1% of Microsoft's total value. But that's not all. Microsoft is also the largest holding of the Gates Foundation Trust, with over 39 million shares worth $9.14 billion. But what makes Microsoft such a compelling investment option? For starters, the tech giant announced a remarkable 10.6% revenue growth in the third quarter, an impressive feat for a $1.8 trillion firm. Gates believes in Microsoft's potential and continues to invest in the company, even though he sold his interests during the 1990s tech bubble. Before we proceed, it's worth noting that Michael Larson serves as the Chief Investment Officer for the Bill and Melinda Gates Trust, which implies that he likely plays a significant role in making investment decisions. However, it's important to remember that Gates personally selected Larson for this position, and we can assume that they frequently discuss and collaborate on investment choices for the trust. It's also noteworthy that Microsoft, the company co-founded by Gates, currently boasts a staggering market capitalization of $1.8 trillion, making it the world's second largest corporation.
Marmon and BNSF, and 4 of those companies were not part of Berkshire, just from when Bill joined the board back in 2004.
Yeah, we had one of those then, yeah.
How has your investing strategy changed and why?
Well, we've always liked buying businesses, but we've had a fair amount more success in the last 8 years. So you name 5 companies. We had one of those earning a little less than $400 million pre-tax then. Now we've got the 5 making a little.
Number 2, the Berkshire Hathaway Incorporated. Percentage of Bill Gates' portfolio, 21.3%. The Gates Foundation's investment portfolio holds Berkshire Hathaway stock as its second largest individual holding, and it's not difficult to see why. The stewardship of Warren Buffett has transformed the struggling textile manufacturer into one of the world's largest conglomerates, making it a safe choice for investment. Today, Berkshire is a global giant that operates dozens of businesses and has a presence in nearly every major industry, from insurance and railroads to energy, finance, manufacturing, and retailing. With a market capitalization above $600 billion, the Gates Foundation Trust holds over 29.6 million shares of BRKB stock, which is worth more than $7.9 billion. Microsoft and Berkshire together make up more than 50% of the trust's portfolio. Since 2006, Buffett has made annual donations to the Gates Foundation and pledged to donate 99% of his net worth and all of his Berkshire stock. In June 2022, he donated 14.4 million shares of BRKB stock. Number 3 is Canadian National Railway Corporation, percentage of Bill Gates' portfolio, 18.2%. As the 4th largest North American railroad is the only transcontinental one, Canadian National Railway has an extensive network of roughly 20,000 route miles, connecting 3 coasts, the Atlantic, Pacific, and the Gulf of Mexico. Its capacity for handling goods and cargo is impressive, surpassing $200 billion worth of goods and 300 million tons of cargo annually. On January 24, 2023, Canadian National Railway announced a 3.1% dividend increase for the upcoming March 31st payment. In July, a 13D filing with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission revealed that the Gates Foundation, Cascade, and Gates himself hold over $7.8 billion worth of CNI stock, with a combined total of 64,360,928 shares. This ownership stake amounts to approximately 9.3% of Canadian National. In July, Gates donated 44.5 million shares to the Gates Foundation, bringing his ownership stake to about 1.4%. Moving on, number 4 is Waste Management Inc. Percentage of Bill Gates' portfolio 15.4%. Waste Management offers environmental waste management services to a diverse range of clients, including residential, commercial, industrial, and municipal sectors. Not just that, Waste Management's recycling facility is one of the largest in the world, aligned with the environmental objectives of the Gates Foundation. In 2021, the company recycled 15.3 million tons of commodities, including 7.7 million tons of paper and 502,459 tons of plastic. The 35.2 million shares of WM stock held by the foundation are valued at approximately $5.64 billion. In 2002, the Gates Foundation made its initial investment in Waste Management, and since then, the company's stock has yielded an impressive total return of approximately 1,000%. Waste Management announced its financial results for the third quarter of 2022 on October 26th. The company exceeded market expectations by reporting earnings per share of $1.56, which was 4 cents more than the market expectation. The company's total revenue for the period was $5.08 billion, surpassing market expectations by a whopping $20 million, and increasing by 8.8% compared to the same period of last year. Meanwhile, the Bill & Melinda Gates Foundation Trust owned 35 million shares in Waste Management at the end of September 2022, worth $5.6 billion. Number 5. Deere & Company. Percentage of Bill Gates' portfolio 4.9%. Deere is the leading manufacturer of farm equipment worldwide, and the Gates Foundation is among its major shareholders. Gates gave the foundation more than 3 million Deere shares worth $955 million, in addition to shares in Canadian National, according to a second July 13D filing with the SEC. Gates, Cascade, and the Gates Foundation had a combined 23,689,657 Deere shares, worth over $9.6 billion at today's values, accounting for a 7.8% of Deere's equity. Through November 18th, DE stock generated a total return of 22% for Gates, including dividends. That's serious outperformance in a bear market. One cannot help but wonder how Gates has been able to discover such successful stocks in 2022. So whether it's Larson doing most of the investing or Gates managing things, their investment style favors conservative businesses such as Microsoft, Berkshire, and Canadian National Railway, with all of them having proven models and long-standing customer bases. And even during a recession, these companies are unlikely to disappear. So, do you want to learn how to invest like Bill Gates? Then you should watch our next video on how to invest in stocks for beginners. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.